to CNN Headline News. You're in tune with the world.
Nicaragua demands the UN look into its charges of a U.S.-backed invasion. Good morning, I'm Lynn Russell.
And I'm Tom McGee. Nicaraguan officials claim the U.S. is backing an invasion of that Central American country by Nicaraguan exiles, and they want the UN Security Council to look into the charges immediately. The Pentagon denies the accusations, but Nicaragua's Deputy Foreign Minister Victor Hugo Tinoco insists the U.S. is responsible.
Really, there is a serious situation around Nicaragua created by a new escalation of the activities of the contrarrevolutionary Somos bands support by the current Reagan U.S. administration.
The White House picked up support in Congress Tuesday for its $110 million military aid to El Salvador package. The fate of the proposal is still uncertain following 3 hours of testimony from Secretary of State George Shultz before the deeply divided Senate subcommittee, but a panel member predicts the request will be approved.
The man who searched for missing American soldiers in Laos testified before the House Asian Affairs Subcommittee Tuesday in Washington. But as CNN's Sissy Baker reports, former Green Beret James Bogue says he has no tangible evidence Americans are still being held prisoner in Southeast Asia.
Congressmen anxiously awaited for Bogue-Wright's testimony, which they believed might uncover hard evidence that Americans are being held prisoner in Vietnam. But as Greitz testified, it became apparent that he did not have any tangible or new evidence to support his beliefs.
Do you have evidence which would suggest that American servicemen are being held against their will at particular locations in Indochina?
I have the same evidence, sir, that might be presented by a clergyman to convince you that God exists.
Greitz has made 3 trips to Vietnam and Laos looking for American prisoners, but the National League of Families and the government both expressed skepticism about Greitz's missions.
Experience and a realistic appraisal have led us to believe that private endeavors, such as Mr. Greitz, have virtually no chance and do in fact hinder ongoing efforts to determine the existence of prisoners.
The subcommittee has asked Greitz to turn over all documents and photographs that might help locate American prisoners. He reluctantly agreed, but added if he finds any new evidence, he will return to Southeast Asia despite government objections. Sissy Baker, CNN on Capitol Hill.
Also on Capitol Hill, the House must now accept the Senate's version of the $4.6 billion jobs bill if it is to go to the president's desk for his signature. The Senate version, passed late last night, differs from the House in the way money is dispersed to recession victims. The Senate also crushed a move yesterday to add the withholding tax delay to the Social Security Rescue Plan. CNN's Mark Walton reports.
The vote to remove the withholding issue from the Social Security bill marked the second defeat in less than a week for the banking lobby and senators who want to repeal the new withholding law. It came in the wake of a series of presidential phone calls to Capitol Hill and a White House pep talk for Mr. Reagan's point man on the Senate floor.
I thought it was interesting. The president, in one of the rare times I've seen him really disgusted, threw his glasses down, said he's headed up to his keister with the bankers in this country.
When the vote was over, the senator who had failed to delay the starting date of tax withholding from interest and dividends said the president may have had it, but the issue is not about to go away.
Well, I would hope in a representative government that we can heed the outraged pleas of taxpayers who say they've got it right up to here with the IRS. I don't think the president's going to come on very strong with those people when they know how many forms they pay or fill out and how much tax they pay and how they have to file for a refund, and now they're going to be told you're going to have to file for more and more of their money is going to be withheld. I don't think the president running for re-election in 1984 wants to face an outraged group of taxpayers numbering in the millions.